Welcome back, learners, to the channel Unified Learning. So today we'll be continuing with exercise 1. I will be telling you the answers of exercise 1. And yes, if you haven't solved this, I will be giving you some hints to solve this exercise. And if you have already solved, then please check your answers. Okay. So let's read the sentence number 1. My mother supervised the cleaning of the apartment. So, what kind of hints I'm talking about? I'm talking about that आपको क्या करना है, आपको सिंपल सी छोटी सी चीज करनी है. आपको हर सेंटेंस में ये देखना है कि वहां पे कहीं is being तो नहीं लिखा, by तो नहीं लिखा है, या फिर has been, had been, have been तो नहीं लिखा है. अगर आपको ऐसा कुछ मिल जाए, then that sentence is passive voice. Okay, so I've made it so easy for you now. So yes, let's continue with the answer. So answer for A part must be active voice, right? We are right, yes. Let's continue with sentence number 2. B part, a lemon tree is being grown by my mother in the garden. So this is passive voice, right? Next sentence, I shall look after my nieces tonight. So look clearly tells that this sentence is active voice, right? The parcel will have been received by her next week. So this is passive voice, right? Next sentence, keep all your toys neatly on the shelf. You must be confused that neatly is not the verb. Neatly is not the verb. Neatly is adverb. Neatly is adverb. Okay. So keep. Keep is telling us that the sentence is active voice, right? Okay. Let's look at the sentence number 6. That is F part. Have. Have aa gaya hai. Check the sentence. Have your parents been informed about your sudden change of plans? So this is passive voice. You are right. Last sentence. You should drink plenty of fluids to stay hydrated. So this is active voice. You are right. Let's move to exercise number 2. We will be solving this. Okay, let's read the sentence and I will be marking the verb so that you can understand that how it's being changed. Fill in the blanks with the correct passive forms. Let's read the sentence number 2. The presence of pesticides is causing food poisoning in children. The answer would be food poisoning in children is being caused. So whenever there is ing or continuous tense, then being is added in passive voice. Okay. So let's look at the sentence number 3 now. The hospital looks after its patients well. The answer would be, okay, first of all, what's the verb here? The verb is looks here. And patients. Patients is telling this that this is plural. So how we have to change now? The patients are looked after well by the hospital. Let's look at the sentence number 4 now. Her paintings conveyed a beautiful message. Conveyed. Now conveyed is a past tense and what we are going to add? A beautiful message was conveyed by her paintings. Clear? Look at the sentence number 5 now. My mother's charitable work has taught me. Me has to be changed into I. Me, the value of compassion. अब has किस में change हो जाएगा? Have. Have been taught. So I have been taught the value of compassion by my mother's charitable work. Clear? Look at the sentence number 6 now. The detectives do not know, not be here. So keep in mind that you have to attach not with the verb also. Okay. Not know the details of the murder mystery. The details of the murder mystery are not known to the detectives. Now you must be confused that why we have used the are. Are is used because this is plural. Clear? Last sentence of exercise 2. Mrs. Sanyal's grim news, grim is the verb here, us is telling us that this is plural. So us is changed into we. Okay. So we, okay, let me read the sentence again. Mrs. Sanyal's grim news disheartened us. We, okay, let's see the sentence. We were. Why were? Okay, so were because this is the again plural sentence. As us is telling us that this is plural. Look at the exercise 3 now. So we will be solving exercise number 3 now. Let me read the question. Identify whether these sentences are in active or passive voice. Convert the sentences in the active to passive and those in passive to active. Okay, this would be much more interesting. Yeah. So let me read the sentence. I will tell you that is it active or passive. Then we will see that how we have to change by underlining the verb. I will underline the verb and then it will be more easier for you to understand that how it has to be changed. You have to just look at the rules. Look at the rules and then it will be more easier for you. Keep these rules in your mind while you are solving. Okay, so let's go back to our exercise number 3. Yeah, so Seema is stitching the fabric. Is stitching is the verb here and it's telling us that this is active voice. Okay, and we have to convert this into passive voice. So what will be the answer? The fabric. We have to start the sentence with the object. The fabric is being stitched by Seema. Clear? Look at the sentence number 2 now. These books are written by Mr. Singh. Are written. Are written is telling us again are written by. So this is telling us that this is passive voice. Now we have to convert it into active voice. So what will be the answer? Mr. Singh wrote these books. So are written has to be changed into wrote. Okay. Look at the sentence number 3. The students decorated. Decorated is the verb here. The classroom with balloons and streamers. So how we will start the sentence? What will be the object here? The object will start from the classroom. The classroom was decorated with balloons and streamers by the students. And yeah, I forgot to tell that this is also an active sentence, active voice. I mean to say that. Okay, look at the sentence number 4 now. So the technician will clean. Will clean is active voice. Now we have to change it into passive voice. So the sentence will start from the laboratory will be cleaned by the technician after the experiments are over. Okay, you have to keep in mind that from where object has to be start. It's not always in the end. Okay. An online bookstore had been. Had been is clearly telling us that this sentence is passive voice, right? So let's change the sentence into active voice. Shivansh. We'll start the sentence with Shivansh. Shivansh had started an online bookstore a couple of years ago. Clear? Okay, let's look at the sentence number 6 now. A letter was being written. So this was being written by. So this is clearly telling us that this sentence is active. Not active, this is passive. Yeah, by mistake, yeah, I told that. Yeah, so this is a passive voice and how we are going to change it? We are going to change it by starting with the object Adve. Adve. So Adve से हम start करेंगे. Adve was writing a letter. Was being is in passive voice and in active voice it is was writing. Okay. Let's look at the sentence number 7. Rima has made a chart. Has made is clearly telling us that this sentence is in active voice. Yes. So let's change this into passive voice. A chart has been made on environmental issues. You can start your sentence with a chart on environmental issues has been made by Reena. This is also correct. Don't worry. Let's look at the sentence number 8 now. The project will be completed by. Clear that this is passive voice? Yes. So let's change the sentence into active voice. We'll start this from Arun. So Arun will complete the project today. Let's look at the sentence number 9 now. The potted plants in the balcony are being watered by. So this is passive voice, very clear to us. Yeah, so let's change the sentence into active voice. So we will start the sentence from Aruna. Aruna is watering the potted plants in the balcony. Is are being is changed into is being. ठीक है, यहां पर हमने आर लगाया और यहां पर हमने इज लगाया. क्यों? यहां पर हम प्लांट्स के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, प्लांट्स को वाटर किया गया, लेकिन यहाँ पे अरुणा वाटर कर रही है. अरुणा इज अ सिंगुलर वेयर एज प्लांट्स आर प्लूरल. You have to keep these small things in your mind. Okay, singular and plural. Last sentence. I have borrowed. This is active voice. We have to change this. I have. यहाँ पे हमारा been आ जाएगा. 5 books have been borrowed from the library by me. I is changed into me. Clear? Learners, as we are done with exercise 3, let's see how we can use this free grammar checker online Ginger software. I have talked about this in my previous video also, that it is beneficial for you if you start using it while rephrasing your answers for the question, or you can write essays using this. You can write email writing, story writing, letter writing, notice writing as well. Yeah, to know whether your sentence formation is right or wrong. So this feature like spell checker, sentence rephraser, this is good for class 6, class 7th, class 8 or up to class 12th. You can use this feature. But this online proofreading, this feature is beneficial for undergraduates or postgraduates. They can use this. And there are many grammar rules also which can be beneficial for you. You can learn grammar rules from there. Yeah. And if you can't understand from there, so I'm going to upload, don't worry. Yeah. So let's see that how we can use this. I'm going to write one sentence and this is going to tell me if there are any mistakes that I can correct and that or I can rephrase my sentence. Yeah. So let me write one sentence. She is drawing a beautiful painting. Let's see if there is any mistake. So there was just one mistake, that is I have to keep my first letter as capital. Okay, let's do some intentional mistake now. Okay, so intentional mistake would be like that. I want to see how is it working. Okay, so I'm keeping my first letter capital this time. She drawing beautiful scenery. Let's see. Okay, so she draws and scenery spelling is wrong. So you have seen now that how it's working. Now you can just copy paste this and you can use it anywhere you want, or you can just write down in your notebook. It's so easy to use, right? So you can download this, and I will be telling you more about this in my next video. Okay learners, so this is the exercise 4 and we will be continuing with exercise 4 in the next class. Try to solve it on your own, and if you face any difficulty, go and watch the video, learn the rules. That's the basic thing that you have to learn before you solve any exercises related to active and passive voice. You have to really learn them thoroughly to solve any exercises related to active and passive voice. Okay, so go through with the video again and solve this. I will be providing you the answer in the next video. So learners, keep learning, stay home, stay safe, and yes, please subscribe to my channel, like and share with your friends. Okay, thank you.